Here we're entering Mutanabi Street. These buildings were renovated by UNESCO World Heritage Site. So this is a World UNESCO Heritage Site. As you can see, some of these buildings upstairs, they made it to cafes and restaurants, small cafes and restaurants. Let's continue walking. It's most crowded during Fridays. Most of these shops are open during the day and they sell books. So this street is dedicated to sell books on this street. Some of these, they sell food, custom food. They make it at home and sell it here. And these, they take photos. 1,000 dinar equals 75 cents, 80 cents. They take a photo of you and they say they send it to you. These are books. Corn, they sell corn. This one, tattoos, fake tattoos. These are, as you can see, chips and dolma and biryani. Biryani is popular here, and dolma is a type of food, also is a local and very popular. This is also a cafe. You go upstairs and sit by the balcony from here. This is the entrance. Right now, it's not crowded. It's Tuesday. During Fridays, are mostly families come here. This is falafel as well. And the other day was very crowded with tourists from around the world. As usually is. This street is dedicated to selling books, so it's the most cultural, and we can say cultural or educated street in Baghdad. And during Fridays, also poets and writers come along here and Qishla building. They recite poems and exchange ideas. Currently it's closed, I'll show you. So yeah. There's lots of photographers. They have very good cameras. Very expensive. You could buy souvenirs here. Most of these souvenirs, let me show you a couple. Unfortunately, most of them are made in China. Different kind of souvenirs of different, historical sites and cultural and also religious. These names, Ali, Maryam, Abbas, they're religious for Islamic. Yeah. Also more souvenirs. Let me show you. That sticks on your fridge. It's most tourists looking for. very nice. See something you like? Something here special. Here, this statue of flying man is Abbas bin Firnas, which is the first man who tried to fly. And obviously he failed and died, but the idea, he inspired other people, so they created flying in airplanes. Amazing. From Baghdad. Baghdad is the capital of culture, which I consider, of the world. All these poets, you have all these poets. You have the golden age of Islam, and Bayt al-Hikmah, the library of wisdom, was created here. The first ever library was created in Baghdad, and they brought paper from China, from the Abbasid era, and they translated books from all these, countries they occupied and they controlled. The Abbasids. So it flourished. Baghdad flourished at that time. For more information, you have to take a tour with us. This is one of the oldest, cafes in Baghdad. It's called Shabandar Cafe. Also, they sell juice, different kind of juice, all fresh, and it's really cheap. 1,000 to 2,000 dinar, which is 80 cents to $1.8. Shabandar Cafe was dedicated to poets and writers, and now one of the most cultural sites in Baghdad. We got permission to come inside and make a video. If you're coming as a YouTuber or influencer or just personal, you want to take videos, you have to ask them for permission, and also you have to only record the walls. They say we do not like you to record people faces. So one of these photos belong to kings and high government officials back when Iraq was a kingdom. So you got here is King Faisal, Iraqi king. His family, King Faisal, 1920. The royal family, 1920, and his nephew and grandson, and the Princess Abadiya. There's a lot to see. Tea here costs around 250 dinar, which is around 20 cents. Yep. It's called Shabandar Cafe, made by Shabandar, which he was a government official during when Iraq was kingdom. And then it was owned by a guy called Mustafa, and in 2007 was owned by another guy, another family who lost their son during an explosion here. 5 sons They lost 5 cents. Tragic, very tragic. So we got very famous because of that, and also because it was, and it is as well now, for poets and writers come here. And this huge wall is Qishla. Qishla means in Turkish the military compound or headquarters. So the Ottoman Empire used to occupy this site during the 80s and 70s, like 800s and 700s. It's huge, as you can see. It's closed currently, and it's only open during Fridays, unfortunately. As for this building, it's the first governorate of Baghdad, and unfortunately it was blowing up during 2003. Now it has no roof. Yeah. I mean, for more information about these sites, you have to come and take a tour with us. Let me show my face. You have to take a tour with us. We will, provide you with correct facts and details of each building when we do a walking tour. Let's see inside. Inside is there apparently they are. I'm constructing I think a theater. Yeah, it's what it seems. I don't have any info of this. This is new. I've just seen it today. I've been working. They were now working on for a couple of days. هياكل الحديدية, the steel structures. So it has no roof, so blowing up, fortunately. Okay. Let's go to the other side. I'll show you Mutanabi statue and a little bit of information about him. Okay, this is where the street ends. Fresh pomegranate juice, 2,000 dinar. It's around less than $2. I don't need lights, thank you. Okay. This is Baghdad Cultural Center, currently closed, and the gate to enter Qishla, this one, currently closed. And Baghdad Cultural Center, there is nothing inside. They're preparing it. They will display objects and items inside. It's coffee, 1,000 dinar, less than $1. Live music, you will see a lot. People here, craft makers, so they write on these, woods. Also some jewelry here, mostly not from Iraq. This one, it says رسم كتابة حرق على الخشب رسم فخار ceramic. So they have these, potteries. They can draw on these potteries as you want, based on your desires and needs, whatever you wanna, and also on wood. They also can craft here based whatever you want. These potteries are new. Let's see the statue Mutanabi, a famous poet during the Abbasid. His real name is Ahmad. Here is a new cafe. Mutanabi, it means Prophet been upon on. And as for this is a taxi river, so this is Tigris. You take a boat ride, they give you a boat ride.